Hey YouTubers, this is Shot in the Ads. I just wanted to give you my brief overview of Clazzio seat covers for my 2016 Ram 2500. I bought a set used, well they were slightly, an open box I guess is what they called it, from Clazzio, $50 discount for buying them. Front seats went on fine. You know, they're just a vinyl feeling. It's supposed to be leather, but they are just vinyl. But the back seat just did not fit, as you can see from the photos. The fold down seat armrest cup holder didn't fit at all. And then because it has a middle seat belt in this truck, it just wouldn't fit at all. You'd have to cut a hole in the vinyl to get it to fit. So they decided that they didn't want to let me keep the front two seat covers and give me a discount for returning just the rear. So I had to box it up, pay $70 and ship it back. But I did want to let you know that if you have a 2016 Ram, just be sure that it's going to fit. Mine, as you could see from the center console and the back seat, nothing fit, and some of this you'll see in the video. Thanks for watching. You can see this is the center console. It does not fit whatsoever. That's stretching it to an extreme, and look what it does when you do stretch it. So it looks fine up, looks halfway decent, but if you ever go to use it, you get this mess behind here to deal with, and this stretching it out. So that's a problem. One more thing, or actually a couple more things. This is the rear back seat center console that I tried to fit, and does not fit whatsoever. The Velcro here does not attach. The seat, this console is a little bit longer, so when you go to stretch it to fit it, these pop out right here. This was designed for a smaller rear flip down armrest type console, and this is the mid headrest that does not close. If you put it on that mid headrest, you have to leave it open, or you have to cut a notch in here to get this to snap, which I would not be willing to do, is because as soon as you cut that, it's going to ruin the integrity and it won't last. One seat, one headrest. There should be 5 headrests in total, 2 in the front and 3 in the back. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the center. So the center, 1 on the rear passenger, 2 on the rear passenger, so 3 total, and then the front 2 headrests. I forgot to show those, and get those put those in the box as well. Alright, this is Clazzio seat covers that I ordered from Clazzio and that I attempted to install. Almost forced to install because I assumed that they were the right ones, but were not. So I'm just documenting that I'm sending them back. This is the rear seat, 60 part of the seat with the center console cut out, and that's the bottom pan of the seat. This absolutely did not fit whatsoever. The seat belt from behind, there should be a cutout right there for the seat belt to go through, and there is nothing. You'd have to cut a hole in that which I think would ruin the integrity of it. So there's the back to it, and there's the seat pan. Here's a bunch of stuff that doesn't even go to my truck. I don't know. That's clearly to somebody else. I don't have a 3-cup holder anywhere that would fit. And then there's a bunch of other things. I don't know what they go to, but they definitely do not fit my truck. This is the center armrest that is supposed to go in here, but it's too short. This Velcro will not Velcro to make it fit. No possible way without ripping it. And this is the 40% of the back seat. This is the seat back, and that's the seat pan, which actually did fit. But it's not much use if this rest of the seat doesn't fit. So here's the front, one of the front seats. That's the seat pan, and that's the seat back. And the passenger or driver's side, I don't know which. That's the seat pan, and that's the seat back. And they're all brand new shape. There was some marks on them that looked like somebody else installed them, but they were not bothersome because I received a $50 discount. I think they were used, which I'm fine with because, again, they took $50 off their normal selling price. And the box was really banged up, so I believe they were used, but these definitely weren't used. It was just a couple of the seats. The passenger seat had some marks on it, but again, that's not an issue with me whatsoever, because again, I got $50 off there, or more, $60 off. I think the normal price is $4.99. I paid for $39, I think. And the box, this is the box. It all came in just like this. And I'm going to place it in here. Oh, and these are the directions. Oops. With the little pins to hold the seats on. And then a tool to help get the seats on. I'm just gonna pause it and start packing it in the box to seal it, so I can show that how I packed it, just the way I received it. I've got the plastic wrapped around. It's in the bag. It's pretty well protected, actually. I think just as good as the way I received it. Just want to make sure that on their end they don't have any complaints, because I learned their 100% satisfaction guarantee is not 100%, and I've got to pay to ship it, and it's probably going to be $60 or so, but live and learn, and I'll video when I tape it up. Here I'm taping it up. It's the box arrived quite damaged, but I'm going to try to fix it a lot better than put a lot more tape on than the shipper put on, so there shouldn't be any complaints. I mean, it's torn in several areas, but I'm going to tape over those. I don't know what that is, but looks like a wet spot. Not for me, but this is not even taped. This is the underside of the box. I already taped the top side with twice the amount of tape they used so far. I probably will end up using a whole roll just to make sure it arrives safely. Alright, I reused a ridiculous amount of tape on this box to kind of make it so there shouldn't be any problem whatsoever from UPS throwing it off the back of their truck like they normally do wherever they go. It seems that's what they like to do, and clearly they threw it off the back of the truck there. Or this is just a used box from the previous customer using this and sending it back. But I have taped every corner, every possible area, and used shipping tape. So should be fine. One more piece. Right there. And it's good to go, and I'm going to go ship it back and pay my huge shipping fee with insurance. Thanks.